Good day to everyone. This is Venture Investor Economic Focus by InnMind. And today we want to talk about the situation which is all the world is facing right now. The global coronavirus pandemic, and caused by this, the global financial market crashed and crash of oil prices. It made a lot of businesses and entrepreneurs really panic and stuck in the decision making. But instead of panicking, we want to talk with venture investors, with professionals on venture market to understand what is their opinion and what do they expect is going on. So today we have a very important and well-known player on this market, Alexander Galitsky, international venture entrepreneur and founder and managing partner of Almaz Capital VC firm based in San Francisco, California. Hello, Alex.
Yeah, hello.
Thank you very much for joining us today. How are you?
I'm good. In good mood, in good hope and everything. So.
In quarantine?
No. So of course travel is reduced, and since many meetings people cancel, but in general, I will say no. I'm not in quarantine. It is not right way to be in quarantine at this moment. You still can travel. You still can do some job. So and just you need to be careful. This is the main point.
Not every country. For example, right now I'm stuck in Barcelona, which, as you know, is in quarantine, and you can't even move from one city to another. But I hope it will change soon.
So you cannot leave country anymore?
No, if you don't have really significant reasons for that, and you can't leave country or enter the country. Only if you are the citizen of Barcelona, you can enter the country.
What?
Oh, citizen of.
Okay.
So, Alexander, how do you estimate the effect of stock market's decline, and how do you think how long it will take to recover?
No, to predict the time, it is very difficult since it is still coronavirus on the, let's say, growth stage. And it is not clear statistic how it will be healed, when it will be healed, and how it is impact many countries. So to speak about time, and it will be like not professional, I will say, from my side. Definitely it's impact that we don't know how deep it will be, since many logistic chains are broken. Everything is slowed down, investments slow down, and at least right now, since possibly it will speed up and people will see the other opportunities, since all investors and especially technology investors look for any, let's say, trouble as an opportunity or any turbulence as an opportunity, and here is that you see what we see. So from this perspective, of course, we cannot know how it will go. And definitely it depends. Many countries were integrated and with each other and depends from each other. So it will, we don't know the end. I cannot predict.
Yeah, there are different gossips of the market, but we don't want to spread gossips. Agree with you, difficult to predict. But speaking about venture business, how do you think it will really affect venture business and startup perspectives of fundraising? You mentioned that it will slow down. Is it really so?
Yes, and people need to, let's say, rebuild their style of communication with the companies. And when you communicate with the companies, especially with portfolio companies, which you still looking to invest, you have some different, you have like general perspective. You would like to listen speech, you would like to see body language, you would like to see people, you would like to like smell around what is going on with this company. It is not like immediately jump into the deal, and it will require like time to reorient yourself for new environments. It is where slow down, of course, going. Of course, the people whom you know and people who came from trusted sources, it is much easier to support, but still, you would like to have some physical meetings. And if I would like to invest some company in Barcelona, it is pretty tough, yeah. So even Spain is going up. It is clear that if you're speaking even about country Spain, since Spain many people open Spain from different perspectives as a country which has impact on South America a lot. So from this perspective, Spanish entrepreneurs became hot and companies became hot, even it is not my region. But from perspective, still, if you even would like to jump on some opportunities, usually you would like to see people. And it will slow down, of course, and many meetings canceled, and people would like to use Zoom. So definitely Zoom stocks will go up. So it is for sure.
They already went up. Did you see?
Yes, they will go up more. And of course, some people will build alternative solutions, since definitely Zoom can be overloaded and will show not so good results possibly. I hope that Zoom team working very hard to prove that they could stay with this big demand. But I will say it is slow down, of course, as we told. But from other side, it is change possibly that this, let's say, old industry for new turn, yes, so that we need to speak and communicate more. But it will have impact for savings, since we will travel less, we will spend less money for hotels. So you always need to look for everything for opportunity, yes. So, and here some opportunities coming, but definitely that it will be some dead period in venture capital investment, in exits, since companies need to meet with customers. Many sales, especially in B2B business, going directly. So you need to meet with people, you need to demonstrate product. So everything will move a little bit in different direction. And some companies which develop remote type of software to support something, they will get some gain of interest. So for some companies, it will be more opportunities. So it is where we are.
What about yourself and Almaz Capital? You are investing mostly in software companies, in IT businesses. So for you, it is easier. You are not going to freeze any activities?
I will say no, but my trip to US was canceled, since I wanted to go to we had some pretty interesting roadshow with companies over there to pick up some investment. And some of my colleagues talk in different places, yes, so they also cannot travel, or some move for some country cannot live right now or planning to live. So by this way, for us, it is some period of also rethinking how we operate and what we do. But we're still active. We are not planning to stop. We now have a few deals which we need to close, and we are going to close them. So we are not stay or wait or something.
So you mentioned already that obviously some fields like travel industry, hotel industry, etc., they will be really in crisis situation. But what about those fields which may fly, those businesses which may benefit from the crisis? Hope it doesn't sound too much cynic.
As I told, it is some businesses will get more interested, like remote software demonstration, for example. It is a lot of companies which try to do something, or like Zoom or some other stuff, which brings a more valuable communication between remote places. These companies will gain, since they will change a lot. Definitely, it will be some change in education, since many kids went to not just universities, but also kids in kindergartens started to get education remotely and working remotely with kids. For them, it is also a new era. How parents will see how it is impacts their kids, it is better, not better. But it is also will improve this type of education and will get some more interest and more attention. Same for remote medicine as well. So it is many stuff which you can do right now online will become more, let's say, required, and will get more attention from investors, and will give opportunities for entrepreneurs as well. So it is good or bad, I don't know, but I hope it will finally be for good when coronavirus will pass. People will learn how to work from home better, how employees can use employers better. And from this perspective, will be good for everyone, I think, and it will have positive impact. So.
And did you think about changing a little bit due to current situation your investment focus? I mean, looking to those fields more precisely, which may give more perspective right now and since now.
Yeah, of course we need to evaluate our portfolio and to see, okay, if will be more and more requirements for remote education, possibly it is time to do so in this direction. We did not pay too much attention to this field. Why? Since it was not so growing market here. So reason for not growing, since many countries have, like in the United States, for example, each state has own system, and it's very difficult to move the same software solution over all country. And right now, when all students and all get into remote education, people understand that it is not about my personal state solution. It is a solution which needs to be reasonable for everybody. And the same with universities. So it will go over all countries. It is as an example. Yes. So, and when we have long line of people in, let's say, medical doctors line. So it has also changed how we operate in this area. So how to use that, possibly even artificial advice at the beginning in order to have people who sneezing run into the hospital immediately. So to get some kind of ability to have first estimation and to get first advice and how to operate in these cases for different illness or for different other impact of your health. So it is will, of course, we need to pay attention to what is going on there, and where the, let's say, artificial intelligence will be more, let's say, useful and more important to people. So to reduce lying, to reduce, let's say, stress of people and many other stuff.
So you did not yet make some significant changes, I mean, with the committee, but...
Venture capital is very slow business, and we are not changing our strategy so fast. Yes, so of course we started to think about it and we started to discuss this between us, but it does not mean that we immediately, like in rush, running around and looking who is doing this. It will be stupid. So, but again, I'm looking not for short-term solution which can help right now. Of course, some people need to worry about it, especially government officials need to worry about it. But in long term, I'm looking not about, okay, it is something we need to find or change strategy. We'll look what actually will happen in some period of time when we will have opportunity to use for good something like remote education or remote dental or remote, medical help or remote consulting help. So it is many stuff.
I really like the way you think on this, because as Nassim Taleb told in Anti-Fragile and also in Black Swan, that this can really create opportunities. And can you imagine how many people first time logged in online to have online education or to have online delivery, who never did it before, and maybe they will indeed stay in the industry, so it opens opportunities.
Yeah, and many people just will say, oh, why I did this stupid travels a few blocks from my house if I can call and to see person and to decide I would like to do something with it, or he can give me all the advices which I need, why I need to go there. So, and people will spend time differently and possibly will spend time more at home, who knows, yeah, so, and more effectively use their time. Since people speaking about reducing of the like working hours, so like from 8 hours to 5 hours, possibly if you take travel time to job and back, you can effectively work even 8 hours at home and keep your 2 hours of travel more effectively. Or if you move to 6 hours work per day, again. So it is a lot of opportunities which people will learn from this stuff. So, and will be more focused on pleasure travels than on business travel.
Just a short question about your model, because you mentioned that many things may slow down also in venture process, and the really long and exhausting process is startup due diligence for venture capital firms. Will this remote style of work somehow affect it? Because in due diligence, you also have to meet with companies and involve lawyers and etc. Is it possible
with lawyers,
online?
With lawyers, it is easy. So we can put this online, and many stuff we can put online. But again, you still would like to see people. So you feel people it is still difficult to feel persons through screen. Yes, so you can see eyes, you can see face, you can see smile, but still behind it is you can see a lot of other body reaction, how hands move, how something move, and you make an estimation about a person, especially if you meet someone for the first time. So it is very important to do due diligence physically for us. Of course, it will slow down, as I told, but definitely some of processes we will need to move on the online and to have it and to make more efficient. So from this perspective, it will have impact for timing, as I told. And but it is also for good, since I told it will keep us from more travels. We not change our model still cross-border. We cover a big region like Eastern Europe and bringing them from world market to the United States. It is a major model. We didn't change and will not change, since we believe it is working and we have good results. But of course, this travel will require to change our, let's say, style, how we do it. So, and to decide to more careful with our procedure, how we'll go, what we do first. So we go to travel first and to see person after this to start our due diligence, or we are doing this at the end. I don't know. It is what we need to discuss.
But this is not possible just to eliminate the physical meetings and do investments only online.
For possibly in future it will be possible, since millennials and others will live different lives. They more communicate over line. But even anyway, you are going to first date, not immediately. You would like to speak over the line, and after this, meet person, cafeteria, and after this, possibly have more deep relationships. So you still need to have physical meeting here. So from this perspective, it is pretty important. Anyway, it will stay. I just, in what time of your process, in what place on your process, you will put this physical meeting, at the beginning, in the middle, or the end. Of course, you would like not to spend a lot of time for due diligence and will be too disappointed about it. Possibly it will change, of course, a little bit, since you will start to use surrounding of the people whom you trust, who met this person, to get more deep horizontal level self due diligence, and to get so definitely you will have some changing and some more new model of due diligence, but still physical meeting will stay for some period of time. People in 30 years possibly will say we don't need it, but right now we still need it.
Alexander, can you please give your advice or recommendations to startup founders who are watching us now, and telling them how they can secure and maintain and maybe grow their business during these turbulent times?
Of course, they need to look for the long term. Still look long term, since short term it is not right way to think in. Of course, you can look on the current situation to see what I can do for it, what can I help to it. But definitely you need to see that some like these disasters will happen time to time, and people will be ready for new waves of something. So you see how your product or your development can help, of course, from this point of view, but also how it can damage you. It is what they need to pay attention for it, and to see how their sales model organized, how their marketing organized. So since it is very important, since they will have less physical meeting for demonstration, they will have less physical meeting for something, or they will have ability not to travel so much. How develop companies the situation is what they need to rethink, I will say. Just given some thoughts right now. Working with VC, I will not say it has changed too much. Anyway, I don't like some random out of sky presentations which hit in my mailbox, since I know these people sending this, me, if they send it for 50 or 100 others. But we like to have unique relationship always. And from this perspective, you always need to go through some advice of people who know me to present some project. And I will relay if I trust this person and this person bring for me something in the past. Or I know he's expert in this field, I will take this seriously at first, since I am getting too many projects per day. So from this perspective, it is what they need to usually think. And at this time, more carefully think, since our physical meeting will have ability to happen possibly in 2-3 months from today. So it is where we are.
So they should not spam you now in social media, benefiting from the way that you are not on the offline meetings now, but they should think over who could recommend from your network, from the people you trust or organizations you trust, maybe accelerators or whatever, and then also include it in the introductory email or whatever.
Yes, for sure. So it is a right explanation, yes.
Thank you very much, Alexander, and thanks a lot for your time today.
Yeah.
Stay the same positive, and I really enjoy your approach.
Yeah, be safe in Barcelona.
Be safe. Where are you now?
Currently, me, I came to Moscow.
Oh my God, be very safe in Moscow.
Okay.